Welcome to Pixel Report. My name is Devin J, and for the next 2 years, I'm dedicating all of my time to this channel. But first, a little background. I was born and raised in Ogden, Utah, which places me at the center of a nice city, nice neighborhoods, nice schools. But that's not really where my head was during my early years, because I was a member of the recently established Why Don't You Go Outside and Play generation. I did, reluctantly, like many of you. But my mind was never far away from my digital worlds. My parents might argue that I never really left them. Games were my escape, achieved through after-school binges and Saturday morning television serial and controller rituals. These things never really changed, and the cycle still continues. Not even college could slow me down from getting some gaming in. Eventually, I did graduate about 3 years ago with English teaching and art teaching degrees. However, soon after I knew that I wanted to do something more. Something with my passion for gaming. With that mindset, I set out on my largest goal that I ever really considered, and the first step to that was start a master's degree. Now, I did this with the end goal of helping evolve the conversation about video games. A lot of progress has been made in recent years, but I hope that putting my own voice out there can help further the way we talk about and experience games. Recently, about a month ago, I finished that degree, each step and assignment taking me closer to that goal. Which brings me to this channel, obviously, and what Pixel Report is. Now, I have a background in English, communications, and art, so it should be no surprise that I'm excited about better understanding and sharing ideas of how games fit over the larger foundation of media. Video games are about having fun and being a part of a community, but there's more to gaming than we might think. Because gaming sits on top of a foundation that has been around for thousands of years. While it may be strong in some areas and flexible in others, that foundation is all the media we consume. Now, that sounds extremely broad, but that's because it kind of has to be, especially to encompass the entirety of gaming, movies, music, books, and really everything in between. What interests me most is how each of these pillars are connected. There's a crossover between each pillar that branches out and overlaps like spiderwebs, connecting each of the pillars together. That's where Pixel Report comes into play. Pixel Report, from now forward, will be focused on that web of ideas that connects gaming to all other media. How is it that some of our most played multiplayer games have an origin in literature? What can cinematography and television shows inform us on how we observe emotion in our favorite action games? And how do games address social issues differently than film, books, or music? These are the types of questions that I want to answer with you, and I'll be spending the next 2 years of my life focused on doing just that. Every week, every Thursday, I'll be here with a new video exploring a new topic. In addition to these videos over at my website, pixel.report, I'll be doing bi-weekly blog posts about the videos that I'm making, as well as other topics that I think are worthy of discussion within the gaming industry. If any of this sounds interesting to you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and until next time, this has been Devin J, and this is Pixel Report.